We are going to make some pasta puttanesca. What I love so much about puttanesca is that it's one of those pasta dishes that takes such few ingredients and ends up absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite pasta dishes. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up some fresh garlic and just set it aside. Now these garlic cloves I have are huge. Look at how big this garlic clove is, like in comparison to my hand. So I have 4 of these, about that size, and I'm gonna finely chop it up and just set it aside. Next ingredient is 1 can of anchovies. Now before you come at me like anchovies are disgusting, let me tell you something. If you like Caesar salad or Caesar dressing, you eat anchovies. It's not something that tastes super fishy. It just gives this great kind of umami undertone that is absolutely necessary in this sauce. So I'm just giving them a fine chop. Next ingredient you're going to need are olives, and you can use black olives or Kalamata. I personally prefer the Kalamata olives, but what I'm going to do is about half this jar, I'm going to drain and rinse it off just to get some of the briny kind of saltiness off of it, because you're gonna see there's another very salty element to this dish, and I don't want the sauce to become overly salty. Okay, these have been rinsed and drained, and I'm just giving these a rough chop. I like the olives to be kind of on the chunkier side, so you get a nice salty bite of them with every bite of pasta. I just got my pasta water started. I'm just gonna make sure that's salted really well until that comes to a boil. And now we're actually gonna start on the sauce. You're gonna want your pan at a medium to medium high heat, and you're gonna want a good amount of high quality olive oil. I say 1/4 cup, maybe just a hair more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our garlic, anchovies, and olives and add them to the pot with the olive oil. Basically, you're just gonna wanna saute this and mix this together until the garlic has a nice color to it and you can start to smell it. As for seasonings with this, while it's kind of sauteing, I wanna add some crushed red pepper just for a little bit of undertone of heat, and also to get that toasted and that flavor kind of going throughout the sauce. Starting to smell the garlic, so ready for the next step. This is a larger can of peeled tomatoes. Now, some people use just a whole can of crushed tomatoes, some people and just dump it in, or tomato sauce. Here's what I like to do, and yes, you're gonna get your hands messy, but your hands are your best tool. I pull out this whole peeled tomato and just break off little chunks and put it into the pan. Something about kind of that chunkiness with the olives is so delicious. So I'm just gonna pull these tomatoes out one by one and using my hands just kind of break them apart into the pan and then give it a mix. Doesn't that look amazing? 1 pound of pasta going in. Definitely is better with a longer pasta for this particular dish. Last ingredient for the sauce is some capers. You just need like kind of a small handful of them, and then I'm gonna mix these in and let all of this cook together for 10 minutes while the sauce finishes. Capers are super salty, which is why I did not add salt to the sauce yet. I am gonna taste the sauce in 10 minutes when everything's kind of been marrying together, and we'll see if we need it. Taste test for seasoning. It's amazing. And I was correct, doesn't need salt. What I did is I chopped up some fresh parsley that I'm also going to mix in just for some brightness and freshness. And now that the pasta is almost done, I'm just gonna take a ladleful of some of this pasta water and just put that in and mix it. Okay, the pasta is al dente, so I'm gonna put it in there, and I'm just gonna use some tongs to toss the pasta with the sauce. And you're gonna wanna let this marry for a few minutes so the sauce is kind of absorbed into those noodles. If smell-o-vision was a thing. It amazes me how much I boast on here that I'm Italian, but I don't share many of my Italian recipes, and I'm looking forward to showing you more of these. You cannot tell me that doesn't look amazing and fresh and delicious. Now you could top this with some fresh basil, Parmesan. I'm going to grate just a little on the top, which is optional. You don't have to add it. It's got such great flavor by itself, but I like my cheese, so we are going to try a little bite of this. Literally ridiculous. Like, it's so salty, it's kind of got a little bit of brininess. There is that undertone from the anchovies. You could taste the olives, you could taste the capers. It's fresh, it's delicious. Definitely give this one a shot.